Hey folks, I just pulled up, stopped for a little bit. I wanted to show you my setup that I did for this Sea-Doo to equip it where I could do some fishing. I wanted the Fish Pro, and it would be the ultimate machine for me, but it's really expensive. And I got this girl last year. She's a GTR 230 supercharged. She's a little bit fast for fishing, but I think you can turn anything into a fishing machine if you got the right gear. So up here in the front, what I did was we have my rod mount right here, and this is the one I use when I'm trolling, and I can see the line. It's really cool. So in the back I do have my rod holder, my fishing rack, which I'll show you in a minute, and my cooler. And it is so handy. It's a 6-rod rack. I don't need 6 rods, but anyway, it just looked good. So I thought, hey, maybe you never know, I'll go out and buy 5 more fishing rods. So down here in the front, in my compartment, hold on, I gotta unhook myself. Here we go. Down here in the front, some things that I put in here that's a must. So first of all, my Leatherman pliers. First time I caught a fish, I came out, I had no pliers, no net. This is right here where I can get it right away. My gloves, neoprene gloves. These got a little bit of grip on them, so when I catch the fish, it's easier to hold them. I don't want to be handling them too much. And here is my tackle kit. Put it up here. So in my tackle kit on the top, because it's small, so you know, my Sea-Doo is only equipped, I want everything where I can get right to it. So on the top here I have all my lures. This is for my Lakers. So you know, I got my Pixies, 5 of diamonds, and my Red Devil is actually on my rod, which is my favorite. And I can flip this one over, and on the other side, it depends on if we're going for whitefish or we're trouting for brook trout, there's my spinners and my leads. So everything is just like a reach away from me, that's all. And I'll put that back. So that's the go-to compartment up front. Now I'm going to turn around and show you my rack and my cooler. So here we go. This is a 28-liter Pelican cooler, and on the top it has the measurements so that if I catch fish I can measure, see how long the fish is. And super easy. Like, this thing is so great, and it's waterproof, right? So I love it. It's the best investment I have ever made for a cooler, and it fits my rack really good. Here's my fishing rack. It's a Link, I can't see if you can see it, but it's a Link 6-rod rack. I got my 2 holders up front, so usually if I'm going on a long ride, I'll put my fishing rod back here, my net, and then they got these tethers here where you can keep everything tethered on, which is really cool. What else? This thing is so great, now fishing for me, coming out on the Sea-Doo, is super easy. And oh, what we also did to eliminate bungee cords is that we took these, I don't know what they're called, but Byron put it on for me, and my rack is permanently stationed, or my cooler is permanently stationed in the rack, so that I don't have to deal with bungee cords. Taking bungee cords off and on, like, is nothing, it's a pain. So we just put it down here in the Pelican cooler. They've got these openings, and Byron just hooked them on, and now my cooler never comes out of the rack, and it's pretty solid. And this Link fishing rack is really good. I will post a link down below where I got the Pelican cooler and where I got the rack. Anyway, I don't know if you can see over there, there's Sonia. She's trolling too. I'm gonna go over and visit her now shortly. And I hope you guys enjoyed the rundown of how I did my best to rig out my Sea-Doo for fishing, because anybody who knows me knows that this is where I want to be, this is what I want to do, but if you get the right tools, it makes life so much easier. Let's go over and see Sonia and see if she's getting any bites. Thanks guys, see ya.